Hello guys, this is Justin Production 08 and today I am going over the best teams for the NBA playoffs this season. And I've seen a lot of recent trades lately, like Andre Iguodala to the Miami Heat and Jae Crowder from the Memphis Grizzlies over to Miami too. And I want to go over all that too. But first, I want to go over all these standings and the potential these teams have to reach the playoffs, obviously, and even reach the NBA Finals. And so, what we are looking at here is the Eastern Conference of the NBA, with the Milwaukee Bucks in the lead with a 45-7 record, is what I meant, and a home record of 24-3, and the away record with 21-4, and the division of 11-0. And all this is just outstanding by the Bucks. And their win streak is a 4-win streak. And for the Raptors, 39-14 for the overall record, and the 20-7 record at their home base, and a 19-7 away record, in a division of 8-3, and their conference record of 29-7, and they're on a perfect winning streak of 14. The Raptors are just absolutely dominating in their region right now, but I would like to see them against the Bucks sometime soon again. They probably faced them a lot in the past few months or so. I haven't really been keeping up with the NBA that much. Anyways, and Boston in third place with the 37-15 record, of 22-5 for their home base record, and 15-10 for their away record. And division is 7-5, and conference is 25-9. What I see in the potential for the Boston Celtics to reach the finals is they have a great roster. They got Taco Fall, who has outstanding height, and not only the height, but his advantage to get to the rim and just finish over players. But not only that, he has the capability of just doing everything. But the Miami Heat is what I wanted to really talk about this video, is because where they just traded Andre Iguodala and Jae Crowder and some other players that I can't remember, but they got a good solid team. And if you look on Chris Bosh's Instagram, you can clearly see he talks about the way Miami Heat shaped up. He said clearly, and you can go check this out on his IG, and he clearly said that this Miami team just has a lot of potential for a championship. And I believe that to be true because you got a great contender in Iguodala. He has championship, I forgot the name of it. It's like championship caliber type stuff, and he's bringing that from the Warriors and bringing experiences to the Miami Heat. And I believe he could make a big impact on the Miami Heat. And Jae Crowder, he is a great addition to the Miami Heat to be able to make plays and just finish off the bat. And for Goran Dragic, he is a great shooter for the Miami Heat. And so is Kendrick Nunn. Now Kendrick Nunn has been one of the best rookies on the Miami Heat so far of what I've seen. And they basically just have a lot of great stars that can make a great impact on the Miami organization this year and try to compete for the finals and the championship. Now, time for the Philadelphia 76ers. They got a 33-21 record, and they got a 24-2 home record, which is not that bad. But their away is just, they need to improve on it because it's a 9-19 record, and their conference is pretty good. solid of 22-14, and their division is a 9-4 record. And the Philadelphia 76ers are on a winning streak of 2 games and see if they can keep it up. The Indiana Pacers 31-22 with their overall record. Home record is 18-9. Their away record is solid. It's at an even 13-13 record, which they can try to improve on that as the season progresses towards the playoffs. With a division record of 5-6, in conference record of 19-14, and they're on a losing streak of 5. I hope the Indiana Pacers can hopefully break their losing streak. The Brooklyn Nets. I haven't really seen much of Kyrie Irving play, but I say he is trying his best and capability of trying to make Brooklyn stay in the playoffs with a record of 23-28, a home record of 15-12, away record of 8-16, and division record of 4-8, and finally with a conference record of 15-16. And they're on a 1-game losing streak, which is not that bad. They can improve on the next game. And the Orlando Magic, they need to keep their pace up, because if they don't watch out, the Washington Wizards could try to take their place in the 8th mark in the standings, taking their spot in the playoffs. Because the Orlando Magic is on the 13-13 home winning streak right now, and away record of 9-18. And right now, the Orlando Magic is on a 3-game losing streak. So the Orlando Magic needs to keep the pace up if they want to keep moving to the playoffs. Now my team is the Chicago Bulls, which the program itself is good and solid, but the team needs to improve a lot. With a record of 19-35, and with a home record of 11-16 and a away record of 8-19, and they're on a 5-game losing streak. I hope the Bulls can pull this thing off and snap that winning or losing streak, and try to take 2 places up, taking Orlando's spot. But no disrespect to any other fan. So let's keep it straight. And then in the Western Conference, with the LA Lakers of a 39-12 record, and the home record of 17-7, and away record of 22-5. And also, they are on a 1-game winning streak. The Lakers are so far the number 1 seed in the West. And behind them is the Denver Nuggets with a 37-16 record. And they got a 20-6 home record and a 17-10 away record. And their division is perfect with a 9-0 record. Conference record is 24-8, which is pretty solid, in a winning streak of 3. And the LA Clippers is right behind and actually tied with the Denver Nuggets with a record of 37-16, which is the same as the Denver Nuggets. And they're on a game winning streak of 1. And a 22-5 home record and a 15-11 away streak. Utah Jazz, 4 games behind, I think, with a record of 34-18 and a home record of 19-5 and a away record of 15-13 and a winning streak of 2. The Houston Rockets, which has the team leaders so far of Russell Westbrook and James Harden. Both has experience from playing back in their early young days, and with Westbrook in his early prime days at OKC. And they're transferring that experience over to Houston Rockets. and the Houston Rockets have a 33-20 record, and we're 18-8 home record. And so far, they're on a losing streak of 2, which I believe Houston can make this progress into the playoffs. OKC, 32-21, which is led by Chris Paul, and I don't really watch OKC basketball, so I really don't know how they play, but I say they're doing a pretty great job. And they have a losing streak of 1, which is not that bad. And also, their records are pretty solid too. Dallas Mavericks, led by Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis, maybe. And they have a record of 32-21. And they have a good, solid home and away record, and they're on a winning streak of 1. Dallas keep up the pace and make it into the playoffs safe, because a few games behind them is Memphis, the Memphis Grizzlies, with a 27-26 record, a 15-13 home record, 12-13 away record, and all they got is a 1-game winning streak. And Portland is 2 games behind Memphis. Portland is outstanding this season with Damian Lillard and also CJ McCollum. They got a bunch of great stars on the roster right now that could just take the Portland Trailblazers and just take over Memphis Grizzlies spot in the number 8 seed in the West. But it's up to the Memphis Grizzlies to keep up the pace and keep their 8th seed in the spot in the West, because Portland is just on a tier. Well, that is what I think. It's not what is actually probably, I don't know. It's just my opinion. Just, I don't know. I believe Portland can do it if they really wanted to, but they just got to keep a better pace than the Grizzlies. And so, yeah, guys. Let's see about division. Toronto is in the lead, and Boston is number 2. Philly, number 3. Brooklyn, number 4. New York, number 5. And in the Central, we have Milwaukee first, Indiana second, Chicago third, Detroit fourth, Cleveland fifth. Southeast, Miami first, Orlando second, Washington third, Charlotte fourth, Atlanta fifth. East or Western Conference Northwest, Denver, Utah, OKC, Portland, and Minnesota. Pacific, Los Angeles Lakers, Los Angeles Clippers, Sacramento Kings, Phoenix Suns, and Golden State Warriors. Southwest, Houston, Dallas, Memphis, San Antonio, and New Orleans. Guys, I'm about to stop recording, but anyways, make sure you subscribe. These are my thoughts on the playoffs and what could potentially happen. I might come back in the next video and predict the bracket for the NBA playoffs. Even though the NBA playoffs are like starting in mid-April, I'm guessing. But I'm gonna come back in the next video and do a prediction in the bracket and see who could possibly make it to the NBA finals. And guys, until next time, subscribe and peace out.